Dear Fiber Warriors, Rob Archangel here. My team and I had the pleasure of helping Jordan with a couple of his book projects, and he asked me to contribute a little something about health and writing. Now, why would anybody care about a publisher's take on health? Funny you should ask. My interest in this topic actually started me down the path of helping authors share their stories. How so? Well, a few years ago, maybe like some of you, I was a voracious reader in the health and fitness arena. In high school, it was because I wanted to get in shape and find dates. I went down the rabbit hole and over the years became a vegetarian, then a vegan, then a paleo, Weston A. Price Foundation-ish locavore. I actually worked on a permaculture homestead for a while and helped to run an uncertified organic CSA. I learned a lot about small business and economics in the process, incidentally, but that story is for another day. Eventually, I found my way to the site of my company co-founder, Matt Stone. He was a similarly voracious reader, but he had been applying himself, writing essentially as a health journalist for several years, and had some interesting takes on things health and fitness related. What struck me about him was that he had read all the books I had, all the books I had on my docket but hadn't yet read, and a bunch of books that were not anywhere on my radar at all. And he had some different conclusions than me. I thought I was approaching the end of history, and everything health and fitness related would neatly wrap up, pointing toward low-carb paleo or pseudo-paleo diets as optimal for all people, everywhere, and at all times, and as the fix for what ails us personally, socially, and ecologically. I realized that that easy story might not be right, however, that I might have blind spots and that things might not wrap up so neatly. Maybe sometimes the answer to health and fitness lied elsewhere beyond more and more aggressive dietary interventions. So the pursuit of truth and health and happiness took new directions for me. Matt and I became friends over time, and eventually he needed some help in expanding his reach as a writer. So we bootstrapped our way into the self-publishing world, putting up his books into Kindle, paperback, and audiobook format, and later started doing the same for others. With an expanded team, I've now had the good fortune of helping hundreds of authors do just that. I realized in my own pursuit of well-being that it was at least partly linked to having a sense of purpose and excitement, to sharing a message I thought had value, and I wasn't creating much content, though I did create some, but I nevertheless enjoyed getting the message out as best I could. It was in my wheelhouse to pay attention to detail and to navigate through uncertainty, to find and present work with clarity and professionalism. And writing for some people is like that. It provides a sense of purpose and camaraderie. It's satisfying to interact and connect with people who have similar perspectives and to grow together, to be exposed to new information, and to incorporate that into our lives. Taking care of the basics is important. You still want to generally eat quality food, move your body in challenging and satisfying ways, and to sleep well. But after you've taken care of those essentials, you may find that you enjoy some health benefits in cultivating meaningful relationships and pursuing creative and stimulating work. That might be your drum hobby, open mic nights, volunteering, or writing for an audience. Whatever it is, experiment with an open mind and follow what strengthens you and provides meaning. If you're ever interested in writing and publishing your work, we're here at Archangel Inc. and we would love to help. But that's not the crux of my message today. It is my hope to contribute something of value here and help your own pursuit of health. And so I wish all of you receiving this message the best on that front.